So this is the second half of our video about planning for starting your custom home if you've been on the sidelines and waiting to do it because of high costs of material. Now this next step is a question for some people and not a question for others, and that's construction financing. Since money is so cheap, we have clients that can afford to purchase and build their custom home with cash, but they decide to go with construction loans. Construction loans are something we use on 50% of our projects. We welcome them, but it's time to start talking to a bank. Once you have that piece of land, you have the architecture, now's the time to start working with the bank to develop a plan, whether it includes buying land or it includes just financing the construction of the home. You want to start with the bank and get your financing all set up. So to this point, we've been working with a custom builder on a design fee basis. So you may have a professional services agreement or a professional design agreement in place, and you're covering the costs of that builder to help you develop all the things that need to be done in the planning process. But now we have our architecture in place, we have our engineering in place. Now's the time to sign a contract with your custom home builder. Have they been the right builder for you? Have communications been acceptable? Have the timelines been acceptable? Have the things that they've told you, have they kept their word on that? If you have a good relationship with the builder, now's the time to sign a construction agreement. We don't need to go out and buy lumber yet. We can have a construction agreement in place, allowing your builder to do the next step, which is permitting for your house. Permitting. It's a process that can be lengthy. Here in New Jersey, it can take anywhere from 30 to 90 days. And that's not just permitting for the house. So we've had the engineer working on some things. We've submitted some permits, but once you have an agreement with a builder, now we can go full speed ahead with permitting. We're gonna do our engineering permits. Here in New Jersey, there's several at this county, state, and local level. Once we have those in place, and only once we have those in place, can then we start to fill out our permits for building a house. Now, we get our jacket filled out, we have all our prerequisites done on the engineering side, and we can submit a permit application to the town. Permit application goes in, we lose control of how long it takes, and each town and each inspector may ask for more supporting information. So, you need to plan anywhere from 30 to 90 days for this permitting process. Okay, so the last step in our planning process is the end of planning and the start of construction. It's when do you tell your builder, yeah, go ahead, let's order materials and get this project started. So if you're waiting for lumber to come down to some magic number, now is the time to have an agreement with your builder. In our case, we use an allowance for lumber. And when that lumber falls to that pre-agreed upon cost for the overall project, then our clients go ahead and give us the okay to start. At that time, we order lumber with all the other materials necessary for the first phase of construction. This is what you want to do all your planning for, so you're ready for this moment. Well, that's it. That's all the steps for planning a custom home, and that's how they relate to the cost of lumber and timing. We hope you've enjoyed this. If so, please subscribe to our channel. We'll obviously be talking a lot more about current building trends, current situations and pricing. We're here to help. So if you subscribe to the channel, we hopefully will provide you a lot of good information that allows you to get off the sidelines and into building your custom home.